Hello and welcome everybody, I'm Barbarian. This is Crusader Kings 2. We are here with yet another achievement guide, this time around for the Black Bishop, which is an achievement that needs you to fund an immoral bishop and get him elected pope. Now, the text is not entirely, truthful when it comes to the accuracy of what you actually need to do for this achievement, but let's get into this right now, and let's start, of course, in 1241 with Kagan Batu of the Golden Horde. I will tell you, it seems a bit weird now, as if I'm only doing the Mongols, but it is actually the easiest way to do it. What you do first is you divorce your wife and you marry a Catholic wife, because that Catholic wife lets you convert to Catholicism, which is important. Then you release the High Chief of Transylvania, because the High Chief of Transylvania has some bishops underneath him, which will hinder your success in getting the Wicked Bishop on the College of Cardinals. So just get rid of him, and then you will have no other bishops that are Catholic in your realm. I created a lot of High Chiefdoms here, primarily because that gives you the prestige that you need. You also want to immediately convert to the Catholic faith of your wife, and then you go into the character finder and just type Wicked. And as you can see here, I always, whenever I tried this, encountered a situation where Salomon, the Bishop of Nagibanya, would become a wicked priest. This is very convenient because he's in Hungary right next door, but even if, he's somewhere else, all you need to know is go out and conquer the wicked bishop that you find in the character finder. Just, type wicked, search all realms, and then take whoever you think is the easiest to take. In this case, it is Hungary. I have one quick reminder as well, don't join the Crusade, because you don't want to be in a war together with the Pope. Just, give them money if he asks you, you'll be perfectly fine. And with that being said, as you can see here, the war against Hungary is a very, very simple one, and what you have to do afterwards, I implore you to do, because it is very important. Now, Hungary, of course, holds on to all of this land. What you're going to do is you're going to retract vassalage of the Duke of Ungvar, in my case, the Duke of Ungvar, only the duchy of wherever your bishop is. Then you take the county of wherever that bishop is, and you also take that away. You can see here I revoke the High Chiefdom of Ungvar, and then I also revoke the county that, comes up right after. Why are we doing this? We're doing this because you only want a single Catholic bishop in your realm, which will be the Wicked Bishop, which guarantees that he is your only candidate for the College of Cardinals, making all of this make sense. Once you've, revoked all the titles and you now have the bishop in his position wherever he is, you just give everything back to the King of Hungary that, you just took from him, that entire duchy, except the one county that you need, and then you give him independence. If you give him independence, that means that his bishops are no longer in the race for your College of Cardinals spot, meaning you can be very happy with the Wicked Bishop actually being your top tier bishop of the entire realm. Now, I had to wait here a bit because Hungary was in a war and you can't release someone that is in a war, but don't sweat it too much. You can see it in a second here. I have to wait for them. What you also want to do is create the Kingdom of Wallachia. Create the Kingdom of Wallachia so that you can always release people that aren't in its de jure borders, but you have to settle somewhere. And I would encourage you to always choose the Kingdom of Wallachia simply because it is a nice kingdom, of course, but also it is a kingdom that is fairly small where you don't have to deal with a lot of de jure vassals and none of them are Catholic. So that works out wonderfully for you. As you can see here, we will now settle as feudal, and then as a new feudal realm, we are in a position where we can go on and have a different papal supremacy, investiture, between papal and free. And what I'm trying to do here, and it took me some time, what I'm trying to do here is I need to get this dude up to be someone that rules over, more than just a barony. They need to, at the very least, I believe, to be counts, but I think I went for the dukedom, for the duchy here. I'm pretty sure, anyway, that I did. What I do know is you cannot push the claim to the papacy as an anti-pope, or anyone that is merely a baron. You have to go and do it for someone that is at the very least a count, or maybe even a duke. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure, but it's not like you are in low supply of duchies as the Mongols here. I went ahead, I just revoked the title, to make all of this possible and keep my own title still around. All of this, of course, very, very simple. It's just organizational stuff, and there you go. This wonderful man is now a count, or am I making him... I am not making him... There you go. Okay, I'm just giving a random duchy because he gets that random duchy, and why not? Did I even give him a duchy? Jesus, now that I look at it. Oh, there you go, Altania. Yeah, I just gave him a random duchy. It's perfectly fine. Honestly, I think I could have just given him the Duchy of Ungvar as well. It did not really matter. But either way, look at this. You need him to be on the College of Cardinals. So you invest some money there and then you wait, because that is all you can do. You have practically infinite money with the Mongols anyway, so don't sweat it. And as you can see, Salomon is now at 1,000. There you go. He's already in. Boom. Anti-Pope set up. With the Anti-Pope set up, you just need to get close to Rome. Then you declare war and you are in. That's really as easy as it is. Just make sure that he is the only... that whoever Wicked Bishop you get is the only vassal bishop in your realm, because otherwise you're going to have trouble getting him elected into the College of Cardinals. And there you go, and that is the achievement popping up as well, the Black Bishop. Done with that. I hope that you enjoyed this guide. I hope that it was fairly clear how to do it. And I want to thank the members of this channel, namely, of course, the Barons, Aaron, Stefan, the Richest T, Sly Wolf, then, of course, the Counts, Emma Marmello, I am Deadpool, and Suspicious Duck, and last but not least, the wonderful, the great Dukes, Nathan, Herman, Knight of Squires, Kenneth, the absolute legend Eric, Lexo, Benedict, Roberman, and my dad left me at Arby's. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. If you always want to support the channel, then check out the join button right underneath the video, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, later, alligator.